Welcome to my series. This is video 2 regarding hair loss from toppers to wigs. What do you do? But today we're going to focus on all the various products that you really need to be on to stimulate your hair growth. Also, stay tuned for the end, for I put in a little bit of training on Polish Projects Power, empowering you to be always presenting a positive first impression, because it only takes 5 seconds for a person to have an impression upon you. And I'm getting into showing you how to introduce people properly. But let's get back to all these products and serums and things that I personally had experienced that really worked for me. Come with me and join the fun. All right, so hopefully you have that topper, or at least it's on order, so that you'll have something within a few days to help you with your hair loss. But I want to share with you, helping your own biological hair, what products can you use that's going to stimulate the regrowth. After all, we've got to get your hair to grow back. Now, I have used many serums, from Vagabond to you name it. I think I've tried them all. But I'm going to come back to this one little less known serum. It's called Del Rey it's Revitalized. I'll put the link below. I don't know. I think they're all probably around the same of what they can do. But for some reason, I felt this was really helping me. We're all different. So, but I wanted to share this with me. And it's just a little dropper. And at night, I would just put a little bit of the serum, particularly in the areas where I had the patches. And then I massage it into my own, natural hair. And that was it. And then when it comes to shampoos, I stopped using any shampoo from over the counter at the grocery store or the drugstore. And I only purchased shampoos and conditioners, either from wig companies or from the red light therapy group, which I call iRestore, which is the best. And I feel iRestore is one of the very top conditioners, and they also have shampoos, purpose of which is to nurture your own very thin fibers, to give them more strength, and also to stimulate the hair growth. Also, there's a group called Shapiro MD, and this company was formed by dermatologists, and they too have a conditioner and a shampoo for your own natural hair. Plus, what I love is they have a leave-in daily foam. So I would basically put the foam in my hand, rub and rub it through my hair, but also through this group. You can also get minoxidil. This is an RX. You would have to have a prescription written to you, say by your dermatologist, or you can get it through Shapiro MD. However, my dermatologist, when I called her, because I had a choice, there was the woman's particular 2% and the men's, which was 5%. And she said, oh, no, order the men's at 5%. That's what she recommended. Now, so I did, and this is a 5% for men, but I was going to use it until, in my discussion with my dermatologist, I said, well, how long do I have to use this minoxidil? She said, once you start, you really don't want to go off it. And then I said, but I don't want to be dependent upon it. So I did not go on the minoxidil. If you've totally lost all your hair for some medical condition, and particularly men I know use it, it's something that you just have to have a mindset that you're going to use it every day. Because if you don't, it may have that opposite effect. It may cause hair to be lost, from what I understand. Again, have the discussion with your dermatologist. So between these two shampoos and conditioners for my own natural hair, I felt it was the best. When it comes to the shampoos and conditioners and detanglers for your wigs, your synthetic wigs, I would recommend ordering from any of the top wig manufacturers. they're all good. They're all basically the same. So wherever you order your wigs, just also order a shampoo and conditioner. But one thing that I do recommend that you always have on hand is a product called a conditioner and detangler. And all wig manufacturers have this type of product too. The reason being is that if you have long wigs like I have on today, what will happen after my daily wear is that the ends, and they're synthetic, they get kind of stopped and get kind of frizzy after a day's wear. I find that when I take my wig off, I spray this on and I comb it. And also in the morning, before I put it on, I spray it again to condition it. And you never rub it really hard. You just kind of press it in. And then you take your wide comb and rub it through. And in another video, I go into the types of steam curling and steam conditioning kind of irons that you can use if your synthetic is a heat-friendly fiber, because the synthetic wigs come two ways. Just like they are, they could have a built-in curl. As you see, is what it is. But they have what they call a heat-friendly fiber, meaning that you can style your hair with curls however you want it, but they have to be heat-friendly. So what I would encourage you to do is get a conditioner detangler. You definitely will need this for your wigs, even if your wigs are short in style. It just keeps the ends so much softer and in top condition. When it comes to like a hairspray, these companies will sell for synthetic wigs like a hairspray to hold your hair in place. I did use that short term, but I felt that whatever's in the hold just caused me to have to shampoo my wigs more often. And so I kind of went with this alcohol and water by Godiva's Secret Wigs. It's called Keep It There. And I find that it's almost like putting water on your head. And the little bit of alcohol really kind of mats your hair down and keeps it in place. And the bottom line is, I don't have to wash my wig that often. Well, as often as I did when I was using the other kind of a hold. So this kind of gives you a little idea as far as the products. But now for the go-to to stimulate your hair growth of your own natural hair. And that is the Irish Store product. And here is the helmet. Inside are all the lights. And I'll put it on and you'll see the glow of the red light therapy. And go to their website. I won't get into all the science here. They have wonderful videos. Kind of shows you how the red light therapy really penetrates multi-level deep within all the multi-levels within your skin and stimulates hair growth. And that's what you want. You don't want to have to wait a year for your hair to naturally on its own regrow. So I'll put this on and I'll turn it on. It's a 25-minute and you do it every other day. Again, be consistent. Be consistent. Every other day you're going to want to do this. And then you start it, and let me show you. I'll lift this up so you see the red light. Because when I take this off, it automatically goes off. But you see how the red light, it glows? This is the go-to for really stimulating your hair growth. Now, these are expensive, but they do have times, particularly towards the holidays, where they have a couple $100s off. So kind of be mindful of that and be aware. But to me, it's worth the investment. Only for those of you that anguish like me, that had so much hair loss, patches everywhere. And this, I believe, is what stimulated my hair to come back within a relatively couple of months. It was not 9 months to a year, but more I saw results within 6 to 8 months. So I think it's a wonderful product. Now, one last thing I wanted to go to on this Polish Projects Power series. When people are being introduced for the first time, it takes 5 seconds, right, for the introduction. Today, I'm going to share with you how you shake hands. It's not like this. You see this wedge right here? You want to meet the other person's wedge and have just a little bit of a firm, how do you do? That's the proper way of shaking hands. This is my Polish Projects Power, because you're going to look the part, elegant and powerful. Now you need to, behavior needs to behave. powerfully too. Have a great day. And next, we get into our next video on human or synthetic wig. What are you going to choose?